So this piece behind me is a large-scale linoleum block print portrait, and it's a portrait of a person who I worked with quite a few years ago in Philadelphia. His name is George, and he was part of a program that was called the Guild Program with Philadelphia Mural Arts, which is this incredible organization that does all different kinds of work in the community in different ways. And when I met Mural Arts, they said, what kind of programs are you interested in working in? And I was in a place where I was kind of trying to understand more about my own family history, which involved a lot of very intense drug addiction, including incarceration. And so I said, there's some things that I'm interested in thinking and talking about socially in terms of why it is that we become addicted, or what kinds of forces drive us to do things that get us incarcerated, and how can we think about those things more compassionately, because that was kind of the moment that I was having in my life, is that I realized that my own mother's addiction wasn't necessarily a choice. It was actually the result of a lifetime of unhealed trauma. And so I started work with a program called the Guild, and in the Guild I met George, and the reason I decided to draw him was just that we had a very kind of knowing connection about our moms. Like I came into the group and I told a story about my mom, and I told about just my own kind of realization and forgiveness with her. And I noticed like he picked his head up and listened in a different way. And later he was like, when you said that, it made me understand that that's the same thing with my mom, that I grew up kind of just being angry at her, but this makes me actually want to think about, kind of what she went through and how it's related to what I'm going through now. And so, it was one of those things where just people sharing each other's stories, like him sharing helped me feel more compassion for my mom, and me sharing helped him kind of understand his own mom better. And so it was one of those things where I just wanted to kind of put that moment of understanding in a portrait. And so that's why, I tried to draw this with that kind of feeling of connection that I really felt emanating from him, from this very creative, kind of warm person who I think, sometimes life throws you into kind of unsustainable places, but like, who are we on the inside, and can the drawings show that?